is Samudro of Awakening Psychology, and today I'd like to introduce you to the seminar we called Chakra Journey. So it's just a 3-day seminar, experiential seminar, where of course I will be teaching you the theory of the chakra system, but also guiding you into relevant experiences, exercises where you can feel, you can experience in every way what are the chakras. So what are the chakras? Right, so we know that chakra is an ancient Indian word which means a wheel of energy. But more than just one location at the front of the body, actually the chakras extend to the front of the body and the back. And that represents the duality of the chakras. It's also a key teaching of the chakras that's not always given, but I always give it because it's so important to know how life exists in duality. Everything is plus or minus, active, passive, masculine, feminine. And the masculine, feminine aspects of the chakras is very important to know about, to understand that we also work with this in Tantra. Chakras are also fundamental in Tantra work, in a man, in a woman work. In fact, the whole chakra journey is about uniting the inner man and inner woman, which is why that is the major theme of the 7th chakra group. But actually, before we get to the 7th, we have to come to the other chakras, of course. I just said 7th chakra group because we actually have 1-week seminars, experiential seminars for each chakra, often in 2 levels, even often 2 weeks for each chakra. But to experience all those 14 weeks in just 3 days is the purpose of Chakra Journey, to give you a taste, a first experience of what the chakras are. But also for people who have also experience of the chakras, this is a great reminder, a summary, a conclusion, concise information, concise to the point, accurate recommendations and experiences for the development of every chakra. That's also a key point, that the chakras also go through naturally if we help them. I mean, naturally, that is, if we add conscious action and we add loving energy, the energy of love, which is a positive resource. Another positive resource is awareness. We add these positive resources to our chakras and then they develop from a seed to a tree. All right, so very briefly, the chakras, Muladhara, it's about our groundedness, about our survival in the world, but also about our sexual energy. And as it's the root chakra, it's the root of all our life energy, but also it's where the root fears exist. Fears are blockages on the energy. Right. 2nd chakra, we're dealing with intimacy, wanting to feel intimate and love with another person, but often it becomes conditional. In the 2nd chakra, we get a clear duality of I love you or I don't love you. I love you or I hate you. I depend on you, I need you, or I don't need you. I don't want to depend on you. I become anti-dependent or counter-dependent. So we have to look at both that duality before we find the transcendence, the self-love, taking care of oneself, being like a nurturing parent to oneself. Then energy can rise up to the 3rd chakra, the Manipura, where we're like a diamond that needs to be polished. And the chakras exist also unconsciously. Many of the problems of the world are because of the unconscious Manipura chakra. You turn on the television, watch the news, oh my God, what a disaster. This war, that war. The economy is collapsing, the economy is growing. Or someone is holding on to power. Some president doesn't want to lose, he wants to be president again. Power is a drug. And we are all suffering because of the power of the Manipura. It needs a lot of cleaning. But it is possible that if you transform your Manipura chakra, you will experience self-dignity, respect. And if you respect yourself, then respect transforms your world. Then energy can rise up to the fourth chakra, the Anahata. Of course, it's the center of love, but it's unconditional love. Not like the second chakra where I love you if you love me. But the fourth chakra is more, I love you out of freedom. And I trust you. Trust opens the fourth chakra. It changes it into a space where we are giving and receiving. The fourth chakra is so important for us to develop. It also becomes our inner guide, our intuition. We know which direction to grow in. Then we go up to the Vishuddha chakra, the fifth chakra. It's another chakra that needs a lot of cleansing. Actually, the word Vishuddha means purification, to clean, because it's like a blockage in all of us. All the energy of the lower chakras comes up and hits this small area, a blockage in the throat, and it's the major blockage is beliefs. How society has told us, you must be this is right and that is wrong. Morality is a blockage of the fifth chakra. One of the dualities of the fifth chakra is the rationality, the scientific mind, against the belief or the religious mind. That science and religion have been in conflict for hundreds, thousands of years, and that to some extent all our societies want us to believe in their philosophy. But what opens the fifth chakra is conscious doubt, self-inquiry, not critical thinking. You have to discover your truth. All right. Then we go up to the sixth chakra, Ajna, much more mystical, famous as the third eye. And that's really where our intuition really begins to develop even more. We can see things more clearly that we couldn't see before. Now we're entering into the spiritual dimensions, the mystical dimensions. Of course, people who have a developed sixth chakra have a very high sense of intuition. But it's not just being psychic. It's about seeing your own life, seeing everything inside yourself, breaking away from the illusions. And there's so many illusions. And especially, perhaps you might not hear this in other places, the Ajna chakra is full of illusions about love, because it's another feminine chakra. Yes, we see the chakras have an active polarity. 1, 3, 5. First, third and fifth chakras are masculine active, but second, fourth and sixth are feminine active. So that means we're on the path of femininity in the sixth chakra. It's the highest femininity where love becomes spiritual devotion. And that helps us to go just one more step, where we have to balance the male and the female, the inner man and inner woman both unite together. We go beyond duality, and that is the beginning of enlightenment. And that is the purpose of the whole chakra journey, to go from the instinctive, less conscious chakras to the more intuitive, spiritual, higher chakras, where we can become awakened. That is the purpose of awakening psychology. So welcome to come, Chakra Journey.